Hello, my name is Dilan Nьюkomb, and I'm the founder of Uzazu Embodied Intelligence. And Uzazu Embodied Intelligence is a way of training the body, of developing your awareness and your capacity to sense and respond intelligently within the different aspects of your life. And one of the things I work with a lot of people on is in understanding how they're showing up in their work, their workplace dynamics, and the stress that they might be experiencing in that process, and how to manage that, and especially how to then also balance that with their own experience of themselves, their self-care, their feelings, so that their feelings aren't as much a source of drain and stress, anxiety, and more an experience of that they become a place of rejuvenation and inspiration that can carry them back out into their work life in a more inspired, joyful, and meaningful way. And that's not always as easy as we would like it to be, is it? Work, collaboration, interaction, creativity with others, these are very complex dynamics. And in order for a collaborative work environment to consistently go well in face of the various challenges and opportunities that that group or organization might be facing, to really meet each other in a way that is consistently not only productive, but constructive and positive and inspiring week after week, month after month, it requires that each individual is more and more self-aware of how they're feeling, of their own energy, of their own intentions, of who they are and how they are as they bring themselves back each morning into the workplace. It's so easy, isn't it, to just get fixated on the work to be done. Oh, let's not worry about that personal stuff and my feelings. I don't have time for that. We got stuff to do, right? And so as those feelings and those energies and that stuff builds up, it becomes harder and harder to keep that separate from the work that's being done. More and more it starts to play out in the way that we talk to each other, in the way that we don't talk to each other, in the very quality of our decision making and our creativity starts to become compromised. And before we know it, we are pulling back. We're maybe looking for a new job. We have more sick days. We're just stressed out. We start to get illnesses. Our relationships with our family starts to suffer. We're not as present because we're either at work or we're disconnected. So how do we deal with this? What can we do to attend to ourselves, to take care of ourselves in a way that doesn't pull us completely out of the workplace, that we can stay productive and do what we need to do, but attend to ourselves in a way that is rejuvenating and not just depressing and overwhelming. That is where the work of embodiment can become very, very helpful and effective. Embodiment is, as opposed to something like talk therapy or psychotherapy or traditional coaching even, embodiment practices are about learning to understand your own feelings and thoughts, not just from thinking about them and thoughts about your feelings and how you should be acting, how you are acting, and what you want to do better, which can get very mental. And when we're not feeling well, that can become chaotic and anxiety-provoking very quickly, which you might have already experienced to some degree. Embodiment brings us right to the source of both our stress and our unresolved tensions and anxieties, and it allows us to transform it more directly, more simply, without it becoming a head trip, so that we can feel and hold our anxieties and our stresses and release them and relax into our body in a way that is ultimately rejuvenating, re-empowering, re-inspiring, naturally, directly, so that we can come back out into the workplace with more sense of freedom, of ease, less stress, and more natural inspiration again. So I encourage you to, if you have access to people that do embodiment, be it Uzazu, embodied intelligence, or other forms of embodiment, take that opportunity to discover the opportunity of what it can be like to have somebody who's skilled in this to help you to explore what it can do for you, to work in this simple, direct way with transforming those energies and emotions that can just get stuck and pull us down if we don't move through them and free ourselves back up. Now, I will say, the last thing I want to say is that there are things you can do in your life that will help. Getting good sleep is a big one. Right? Eating well is huge. Getting regular exercise. These are traditional ways of attending to your self-care that are always helpful. They're always good. If you can sleep, if you're not getting enough sleep, get sleep. If you're not eating well, start to see what you could do with your diet. If you're not getting regular exercise, get regular exercise. What embodiment does, however, is it goes a step deeper into the addressing the actual feelings and the way you are in your body, which can be that much more efficient and effective way of resolving those inner tensions that are holding you back or causing you to act out in ways that are unskillful. So the combination of taking care of your physical health and taking care of your emotional health, your emotional intelligence, your emotional health, and your energetic well-being is the perfect combination and the fastest way to rejuvenating yourself so that you can show up in the world the way that you want to show up and do the work you want to do and live more joyously. Let me share with you a very simple practice that can be very helpful in helping you to connect with your feelings and to support them to become more calm and stable. When you start to feel anxious or a little upset, try doing this. You can try it with me right now. Just take your arms and hold them out around you. Make sure your palms are facing you, that they're not too far away and not too close, just about here. You could do this sitting down or standing. And now, as you're holding this, just bring your head down a little bit and focus on the space between your hands and your torso. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just sink down a little bit. Relax down. Soften your body. Inhale again. And as you exhale now, just sink a little bit backwards, back into your chair or back into your body. Bring your head down a little bit more and close your eyes. And now just breathe. Direct your attention on your torso, on your belly, on your chest. And with each exhale, allow the skin of your whole torso to just soften. Let your spine and your neck soften. Exhale again. Allow your attention to more and more sink into the feelings in your torso. Just whatever you feel right now in your belly, your chest, your throat. And on each exhale, relax. Allow your torso, your chest, and your throat to relax. Feel your arms holding a space around your torso. And within that space, allow yourself to feel safe enough and supported enough to relax, maybe even more. 2 more breaths, and with each breath, allow yourself to relax and sink into your own feeling even more. And now, keeping that soft awareness of your own feeling. Gently sit up, let your hands rest down on your lap or at your sides. And now finally, gently open your eyes, still staying present to your own feelings, your own torso. And now still staying grounded in your own feelings, bring your eyes up and focus on the space around you. Aware of the space around you, and at the same time feeling your own feeling, your own bodily sensations. That might be a new feeling, though, to be aware of the space and really aware of the feeling in your body at the same time. Just relax into that. And that's it. So that's a very simple practice that you can do whenever you're feeling a little bit of anxiety coming up or just feelings of discomfort. So you can just hold a safe space for it. Holding your hands here gives you unconsciously the feeling that, oh, I am held, I can relax. And then you bring your attention, very important to bring your attention to it, sense the feelings, and just relax more and more into them. All right, thank you very much, and I encourage you to try this out the next few times that you feel something coming up and that you have the opportunity to just go sit somewhere quietly and try this. Thank you.